Now we want the ability to query for a user according to their ID. So let's head back to users schema.py. We'll add above our mutation, our create user mutation, the class query. And it's going to have one field, a user field. And it's going to be modeled after the user type. And since we're querying a user according to their ID, we need to pass in or add an ID argument. And that's going to be of type graphene.int. And this needs to be here. We need to have an ID when we're querying for an individual user. So we'll set required to true. Then for the resolver, called resolve user, it's going to take self, info, and the ID. So to get an individual user, we're going to return the executed get user model dot objects dot get, where we can pass in the ID argument to get a given resource according to the ID passed in. Now we need to enable this query in our app.schema file, or app/schema.py file. So we imported users.schema.mutation. To the base query class, we need to pass users.schema.query. So we'll save both of these files and we'll refresh graphical. Now let's try querying for one of our two users. With the user query, pass in an ID that's an integer, and we'll ask for all of the fields again. So now we get the first user that was created. And what's also important to note is when we executed set password, see here that we get a hashed password returned to us. So we don't just get the string that we passed in. We have a hash password which provides some level of security.